Hello students, welcome to Pathak's Computer Academy online classes. In the previous video, we learned about tuple data structure in detail. Today we will see strings in Python. Okay, so the contents today we covered about the strings, the introduction, how to create strings, how to access substring or a particular character from the string, how to delete or update in a given string. After that, we learn about various operations, what are escape sequences used in string, and at the end, some basic string methods. Okay, so start. So what do you mean by strings? A string is a sequence of characters. That's it. Okay. As we know that computers does not understands our language. Computer can understand only the combination of 0 and 1. So there are famous two things, that is ASCII characters and Unicode characters. ASCII characters are of 8-bit, while Unicode characters are of 16-bit. And here Python supports Unicode characters. So to represent each character, Python needs 16-bit of value. Okay. So Python string is the collection of characters surrounded by single quotes as well as double quotes, and in some situation triple quotes are also used. You have to be noted that Python does not have a character data type like C language. A single character is simply a string with a length 1 in Python. Okay? Clear? So, how to create string? A string can be created by enclosing characters inside a single quote or double quote, as I already told you. So here I have taken the example S1 is equal to hi. So hi will be the string. With the help of type method, we can recognize that it is a class of str. Str means string. Clear? So in the first example, I have taken a single quote. In the second example, I have taken double quotes. So both can be used. There is no such differences. And when triple quotes are used, triple quotes can be used in Python, but in general, it is used to represent multi-line strings and docstring. Okay. So here in the third example, I have used 3 words, but all are in different lines. Clear? So for this, I have taken what? Triple quotes. And that is possible in Python. Okay. So whenever I am going to print S3, it shows that I have entered new line character /n. In C or C++, you have heard about escape sequences. So /n represent new line character. Clear? So move on further, how to access characters in string. Whatever we learned when we talked about list as well as in tuple, all the possibilities are done or occurred in string 2. Okay, so what they are? We can access individual characters using indexing. Okay, so indexing starts with 0, 2, and minus 1, whatever the length, minus 1. Clear? We can access a range of characters using slicing. We already learned about colon. Okay, so the starting value and the ending value will be given. So the substring can be sliced from the string. As we know that Python is smart, so if you want to access out of the range of string, then index error will generate. There is another thing that index should be in integer form. Other than integer, we cannot use floats or other types of data. If we do so, then type error will occur. Again, the second thing is negative indexing can be possible, and it starts from -1 up to -2, -3, up to the length of the string. Clear? And all these, whatever I have written over here, all are indicated with the example shown over here. So here I have taken one string, that is Pathak. Now I want to pick first character. So what is to be done? S of 0. So P is printed. S of 5, it will print last character of the string K. Now I am going to try out of the index to fetch out S of 8, and S of 8 is nowhere. So index error will shown. Again, other than integer, we cannot use as an index. So I'm going to try 2.1. Again, it will give type error exception. We already heard that negative indexing can be possible. So here I have taken S of -1. So it starts from right to left. So first, last element or last character will be printed, that is K. This is -6. So it will print the first element of the string. How? P is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That's it. And if we start from the backwards, so it starts from -1. -1 is K. -2 stands for A. -3 is for H. -4 is for T. -5 is for again A. And -6 is for what? P. Here. Slicing can be done, as I already told you. The starting value is given. It starts from 2th position and go up to 5 minus 1, that is 4th position. So it will print 2th position, 3rd position, and 4th position. So 3 characters will be printed, T, H, A. I have already told you that traversing cannot be done in the reverse order. Even there will be no error. So here you can see that starting value is given 5. So it starts from K and go up to 2th position, that is 0, 1, 2, T. That cannot be possible because traversing can be done from left to right. Right to left will never happen. That's why here you can see that the empty string is printed. Again, we can also give the value of increment or decrement. How many steps you want to ignore. So here I have given the starting value 1, the ending position 5, and move on 2. What it means? It means it will print 1th position, that is A, then ignore the next character and go to H. It will print H, okay, and so on. Clear? It will not print K. Why? Because the length is given 4. 5 minus 1 is equal to 4. So it will go up to A. That's why here only 2 value is printed, that is A, H. Again, these are the values that you have to check. I already told you that you have to give all the values that can be possible. Plus, plus, minus, 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 plus, plus, minus. Okay. So these are the values through which you can access any characters from the strings. So I think it is very clear what is indexing, what is slicing, how negative indexing can be used, and what are the use of colon. So move on further. How to delete or update a string? As we know that string is an immutable object, and we know that immutable means not changeable. So we cannot change the elements of the string once initialized or once created. However, you can delete the whole string. That can be possible. Just like the tuple, you can use the keyword del. You can use the keyword del. The another thing is can be done. What is? You can give the new string to the same name. That is possible. So here I have taken again a string s and value is given Pathak. Now s of 0, p will be printed. Now I am going to change the value of 0th position from p to f. So here s of 0 is equal to f. It will show an exception, and that exception is type error. What it indicate? str object does not support item assignment. So it is clear that updation cannot be done in string. Clear? Here you can see that id of s is something. Now I am going to change the value of s. S is equal to Mishra. Now I am again checking the id of s. It shows the different memory location. Now S indicates to the different memory location. So Pathak is vanished out and new memory location is created, and that new memory location Mishra value will be given. Okay. So here you can say that object is not deleted, only reference is destroyed, so that Pathak cannot be fetched. That's it. Okay. Now I am going to delete the whole string s del s. Whenever I after the completion of this statement, I am going to print s. So an exception is generated, name error. Why? Because s is deleted. So name s is not defined, is shown. Here, this is extra information is given to you by me that if same value is given to two name, here S1 is equal to high and S2 is equal to again high, then Python will never allocate two memory location for the same value. Here you can see that ID of S1 the same, ID of S2 the same. So this is to be taken care of by you. Okay. So first thing is that string is immutable. You cannot change or update any element from the string. However, you can delete the whole string. Moving on further, just like list and tuples, you can concatenate, means join two strings with the help of plus operator. Here I have done R plus S. So it will print Himanshu Pathak. Into is used for repetition. If you want to repeat the string number of times, then you have to supply the value S into 2. So Pathak will print it 2 times. This is used for what? To access the substring. This is for slicing. In is membership operator. If you want to check whether that substring is present in a particular string or not, then in or not in membership is used. So here I have taken that Anshu in R, yes, true. K in R, it will print false. Why? Because in Himanshu there is no such character K. That's why it will print it false. So I think operation is very clear to you. Moving further, what are escape sequences? You already learned in C or C++ that escape sequences are those characters that cannot be printed easily. Okay? Such as if you want to print tab, there is a button in a keyboard, tab button, and you know that what is the working of tab? It will create a 5 or 6 spaces between two characters or two words. Okay. So while printing strings with single or double quotes in, it causes syntax error because string already contains single and double quotes. Sometimes you have to store some information that have itself some what? Single quotes or double quotes. Like here, hi, comma, I am a student. So here I have included a single inverted comma. So how it will print? If I am going to try to use this S2 is equal to hi, I am a student, it will shows invalid syntax. Why? Because interpreter treated this is the string, but am a student is not recognizable by the Python interpreter. Why? Because it is not separated with started inverted comma and ending inverted comma. So what is to be done? So for this, there are two mechanisms. First one is you can use escape sequences. Second thing is you can use triple quotes. So in the first option, S is equal to I have used triple quote. Now it is easily recognizable by the Python interpreters and it will print hi, I am a student. Other than this, you can use escape sequences. Here I have taken backslash, then inverted comma. So it will treat it as inverted comma, not the ending and starting inverted comma of a string. Clear? So again, it will print, hi, I am a student. Clear? Some other escape sequences are new line. Okay. Clear? Backslash, if you want to include backslash in your printing, then you have to use this inverted comma. I already given the example, double inverted comma, new line. Okay. Here, if I am going to print hi, new line, hello. So it will print hi in the first line and hello in the next line. Okay. Slash t, this is for tab. So again, I'm going to try to print hi and hello, but between this, I have putted what? Slash t. So here you can see that there is a gap between hi and hello. Other than this, there are a lot of escape sequences. Okay, you can learn. Now, the next topic is formatting of string. In C, you usually use %d for integer, %f for float, %c for character, and so on. Okay. So that can be done in Python itself. Other than this, there is a method known as format can be used if you want to design a printing structure in some defined manner. Here you can see that I have taken two variable a and b and value is supplied 10 and 20. Now I want to add these two numbers and print something like that. Sum of 10 and 20 is 30. So how it is possible? It is possible with the help of format method. Print sum of curly braces open, curly braces, and this is known as placeholder. This is known as placeholder. And value will be taken by the format method. So in format method, I have supplied three values a, comma b, comma a plus b. And against these three arguments, I have supplied three placeholders 0, 1, and 2. So 0 represents a, 1 represents b, and a plus b represents what? 2. So it will print sum of 10 and 20 is 30. So doing this, it is very easy to format in your style. Clear? Okay. So format method is very important for designing the printing material. And at last, some common methods that can be used using string. So first one is capitalize, as the name suggests. In a given string, the first character of the string are converted into capital letter. So here I have taken a value, I am a student, and here you can clearly see that the character I is in small letter. Now in the next line, I have done variable name dot capitalize. So it will print I in capital and all other letters are automatically converted into small letter. So the student will convert it into lowercase. Clear? Next method is count. As the name suggests, it will count the number of occurrences in of a particular substring, and that substring can be of a single character or more than that in a particular string. So here in the example, I have taken the value Himanshu, and now I want to count how many occurrences are appeared in Himanshu. The character is H. So in Himanshu, it will give 2 time occurrences of H. So 2 is printed. Clear? Next method is find. If you want to find the index of a particular character or substring, then you have to use find method. So how? Here I have given the example. Value is given Pathak. Now I want to find value A. You have to remember that it will return the index of the first occurrences of a particular character. So it will return the first character. That here you can see that A is appeared 2 times, but it will print the index of first element A, that is on 1th position. Clear? And if there is no such substring or character, then it will return -1 like this. In Pathak, there is no character N, so it will print -1. Now the next method is index. So what it is? Index method return the indexing of substring. Okay. So what it is? It will print whether the index is present or not, and if so, it will print what? The position of the substring. So here you can see that in Himanshu, A is on 3rd position, 0, 1, 2, 3. So 3 is printed. Now I am going to try to whether there is a pat index or not. So pat is not in Himanshu, so it will return -1. Clear? Now there is another important method, that is join method. As the name suggests, it will join all the elements of the sequence in a single string. That sequence can be a list, can be a tuple, or anything. So here I have taken a list, and in list there are 3 values: high, good, and morning. Now I'm going to create another variable s, and s will be a string type, and joining can be done with the separator space. Wherever the space is used when 2 words are joined. So high and good, there will be a space. Good and morning, there will be again space. So here you can see that hi, good morning. Okay. And just the opposite method is split method. As the name suggests, split method breaks up a string at the specified separator and return a list of string. So here you can see that I have taken a string. Hi, good morning, student. This is a single string. Now I want to split. I want to break all these words as an individual elements of the list. So what is to be done? I have to do s dot split method and give the argument how to separate. Okay, by using what? Space. Whenever the space is find out, you have to kept all the elements in a single element in the list. So here you can see that high is first element of the list. Now space is occurred. So next element started. Good will be the second element. Again space is generated. So second element is put. Now the next element is morning and then student. So there are 4 elements in the list. So join and split method are very useful whenever you make any program. Other than this, there is some more methods, that is lower and upper, as the name suggests. Lower method converts all the strings into a lowercase, whereas upper method converts all the characters in the capital letter. Here you can see that M is Himanshu Pathak and all the values, all the characters are in the capital letter. Now I am going to use lower method. So it will converted all the values of the string in a lower case. So this is very easy. Next one is replace method. Again, this is very important method. As the name suggests, if you want to replace any character from the string, that can be done with the help of replace method. Okay. Other than this, initialization cannot be done, but with the help of replace method, you can update or change the particular element from the string. Okay. So here one string is bat. Now I want to change B with C. So what is to be done? R dot replace. Replace method will take 2 arguments. First one is old character and next one is new character. After that, you can see that cat is printed. So this is very important one. If anybody asks that whether elements can be update in a string, you have to say that as string is immutable, you cannot change the particular element from the string, but with the help of replace method, that can be done. Clear? The next one is ends with. Ends with method returns true if a string ends with the specified suffix. Okay. So here I have taken the value Himanshu and wants to search that whether it represent it ended with the suffix anshu or not. So it will print true. Okay. Other than this, it will print false. So these are some basic and important methods. Other than this, there are a lot of methods are defined in string class. You can search with a Google. For today, that's it. Today we learned about the strings in Python. I hope you enjoyed the session. Thank you so much. In the next class, we will learn the dictionary data type in detail.